Welcome back to Blast Guys Reviews. In this review, we're taking a look at the Boss Fight Studios Vitruvian H.A.C.K.S Eurayle youngest Gorgon sister 1/18 scale action figure. This is the packaging she comes in. First impressions, it looks like very light on the accessories. Nice artwork on the packaging. It's definitely a collector-friendly packaging, which is pretty cool. Here on the back of the card, we do have the cross-sell of the other two figures we've just done a review for. And then we have the bio or the file card. So for those of you that are interested, I'll go ahead and show you paragraph by paragraph. You can pause and read it and get some more information about this character. It says Medusa was the most powerful, Steno is the most bloodthirsty, but far most dangerous of the Gorgon sisters is Eurayle. Oh, definitely sounds like a good read. So I got to move on to the log. You can pause and read that if you'd like. Okay, moving on. Alright, here she is outside the packaging. She looks pretty cool. We're going to talk about it a little bit here. But anyway, let's take a look at it for what she is first off. For first impressions, decent head sculpt. I love the snake hair. The braids looks fantastic. She has the green lipstick. It's a nice touch overall to bring out that color. The sculpting on the snake hair looks pretty sick. The braids are really nice. This is definitely one of the spotlights of this figure. It's definitely the hair. Nice flesh tone coloring for the skin. Just has a white dress over with a kind of like a belt with a red circle in it. I love the silver snake bands that she has on her bicep there, and then her wrist on that one, which is pretty cool. And she has one on her ankle too. And she has the red sandals, shoes. Pretty cool. Nonetheless, the hair is definitely the high point to this. And then those snake bands are awesome. Very cool looking figure. Like I said, she's going to be a little light on the accessories. We'll talk about some other things too that comes to mind. But she comes with a stand. Vitruvian H.A.C.K.S stand. Pretty cool. She comes with an alternate head, which is craziness going on right now. She is definitely scary. Different head sculpt has those snakes just all over the place. She's screaming. Her eyes just went to the dark side. So we're going to probably do a lot of reference to different brands in this video. Very cool. Let's stick it on and see how well she fits. You do get another peg there. So you have two pegs, so it looks like it's good. See how well it comes off. I can knock the camera over. Guess not. And there she is, man. That's nuts. That's pretty scary. She's gone all craziness. Loving the head sculpt on these snakes. That's pretty cool. Kind of a comparison to the other one. They're pretty true to the snake design. That's for sure. Especially with the braided, the snake bodies or braids, whatever they're going with here. Pretty cool. Pretty nice. She does come with some alternate hands. So you can get some more dramatic poses with her overall screaming face, psycho face there. So, very cool. She has her nails painted on these hands. So that's pretty decent. Nice little touch there. And they look like they're green, so that's cool. And then she comes with her weapons, which is these. One shorter than the other one. Pretty interesting weapons. More of a melee stabbing type weapons. Let's see how these elbows are. Yeah, same design. That's what I was afraid of. Gotta be careful when you manipulating these joints. Look how small that peg is. So know that is definitely could be a issue for you guys. Just gonna have to like manipulate that joint the best you can. If you decide to add these to your collection, get close to the figure and then do it. Well, she kind of holds these pretty good. Like so, I guess. Those elbows are definitely an issue with these figures. Yeah, for sure. And then we have the other one. If we can get it in her hand. Her hands are quite small. They are flexible. It's just those thumbs get in, it kind of make it in a way. She kind of holds them at a downward angle, even with her hand being straight and not manipulating the overall articulation in the figure. But she, yeah, it's kind of weird. So let's take a look at the overall articulation in the figure, back and forth, side to side, on a ball joint, all the way around. Arms can go better in a T pose. Arms to rotate 360. Elbows have a 90-degree bend, which use caution on those for the overall. Because these are thin. I mean, they're thin. These are female characters. That's one of the problems, too. None of the joint being too small. Hands rotate 360. And they have the up and down on them. You can see the joint right there. But to manipulate that, since they're so small, it's very difficult. And I don't want to break it. So just notice there. Chest articulation just under the breast there. There's a waist swivel. You don't get much for splits or anything because of her skirt. Well, maybe. It comes out the side a little bit. Not too bad. She's not going to sit, though, at least. Not too good. Double joint knees are there. Thigh cuts there. Feet do pivot down. Pivot up and down on that ball peg around the ankle. If that helps. Oh, no. She's had a wardrobe malfunction. What is going on right now? Time to censor that, right? What happens if you twist that waist? She loses her clothes. Cut. Alright, so I'm back. I had to calm down. Really, she got all pissed off. And I had to address her malfunction. So, yeah, that's all you get. So let's talk about pros and cons. First place, what do you do with this figure? I mean, if you don't have a large collection of, this time frame in your universe, so I mean, I think it'd be a cool idea for like maybe Medusa, Steno, and Eurayle would be to have them into your G.I. Joe Cobra Law. I mean, that's. I wonder if we could link that storyline to the Cobra Law and these characters, over time in history. It's an interesting idea. Yeah, but it's an idea. Just put them in your Cobra Law as background characters, or use them as for what they are. If you do have a large Gorgon army, I think this isn't the first release of her. I think the first time a lot of people missed her, but she was offered again here. So I like the head sculpt. The head sculpt is probably my favorite on both of them, both heads. Other than that, like there's issues with the elbow. The female characters are thinner to begin with, so that's an issue. The lack of accessories, so that's my biggest gripes on those. And I think also is that it's a straight up reissue of the buck used for Athena, except for the heads, obviously, which I'll show you here in a second. So here's Athena, and you can see we did a review for her, so you can see it's a straight up just repaint the flesh tones and the clothing, and to change the bands and the head sculpts. It looks like that's pretty much it, but the overall dress and bodies are the same. But it's a nice comparison of those two. I did a review for Athena if you want to check that out, so that's pretty decent. Turn around and take a look at her overall. But I do like the character. I mean, it is what it is. You can see the big old peg in the back. See how the dresses are basically the same. It's just not painted. So, but it's there. Yeah, so these figures run about $27.99 on your fan channels or your online stores. You haven't really seen them anywhere. I've seen Boss Fight Studio Vitruvian H.A.C.K.S figures at FYE. If you live near one of those, I've seen the Phantom figures there. I haven't seen any of these, but I got these offline. So, hope you guys liked this review. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and comment down below. Let me know what you think. Are you going to add these figures to your collection? Are you going to put them within other brands? Are you going to pass? I'd love to hear your thoughts. So, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in our next review.